What's up everybody, it's Igo, and this is not your dad's Pokemon game. We are 2 weeks away from the release of Pokemon Legends Arceus, and I am so pumped for this game. Let's check out this 13-minute trailer of all the new gameplay mechanics for this game. This Pokemon game is the newest one in the series that really changes the entire dynamic of Pokemon. The general consensus of when you pick up a Pokemon game is you pick up the game, you see whatever professor it is, you pick out your starter, and all of those little things. And it's just begun to become a little monotonous, right? It's the same old Pokemon game over and over and over again. So I'm super excited to see this game come out as it is something that's genuinely different. Let's jump right into the trailer.
Welcome, trainers. Thanks for joining us today for a preview of the upcoming game, Pokemon Legends Arceus, releasing January 28th exclusively
January
on the Nintendo
28th,
Switch system.
2 weeks out.
Today, we wanted to give you a first look at some new gameplay. So let's begin. Your adventure is set in the expansive HISUI region.
So my question is, how expansive is this region
Pokemon
really going to
harmony.
be?
In time,
Because they made statements saying that when we got Pokemon Sword and Shield, you know, we're gonna have these huge areas, and they were pretty big, but they were smaller than I anticipated. And so I'd really like to see them get like unbelievably large with this game.
One such area
now we can see those mountains, right,
which you can see
in the background.
Here. The area is filled
I'm
with
assuming that what we just saw, the mountains of this
Each
character
area
walking
in HISUI
through,
has loads to discover, and you should
is
make
that
sure
back
to collect
there.
a variety
That's
of
my
different raw
hope, is like
materials
how
as you
big this
explore.
space is.
These materials can be used to craft many items that will help you on your journey.
So that's something that's
including
new to
healing
this
items,
Pokemon game,
lures,
is
smoke
we're going to be
bombs,
crafting a
mysterious
lot
invention
more
called
than
a
in
Pokeball,
previous
and more.
Pokemon
Your
games.
Pokemon team can help you collect.
And
these
see, we have
materials
these
too.
ores here that we can
find
pick
all
up
kinds
here,
of useful resources
which you're
across
going to
the
need
region, just by
Pokemon
breaking
to
rocks,
collect.
picking up plants growing in the wild grass, defeating or catching Pokemon, or knocking items out of trees. Here we see the trainer using some of the materials they have collected to craft items in preparation for their next mission.
So it looks like they just crafted Pokeballs? Yep.
All kinds of Pokemon will appear depending on the time of the day and the weather condition. Different species of Pokemon
Okay, so that's similar to
also have
Pokemon Sword and
different
Shield.
temperaments. Some may ignore you as you approach, like this Bidoof. Some
Bidoof
species,
does not care,
like
dude.
Starly, are skittish and will run away if they see you approaching. There are even aggressive Pokemon that will attack you should they spot you in the wild.
So this is kind of where we're getting into like similar to some other RPGs,
or if you
where
fail to catch
Pokemon
it
are
on your first
actively
sneak
kind of
attack,
aggressive and
the
you have to
Pokemon will
avoid
enter an
them
alert state.
if you want to
In this
avoid
state, all
being
Pokeballs
attacked.
you throw will simply be deflected by the Pokemon.
Now Pokeballs can be
In order to
deflected
catch a
in this
Pokemon
scenario.
state, you must battle it. You can initiate a battle by throwing a Pokeball containing
And notice
one
how
of
we
your own
haven't
partner
seen
Pokemon
any of the
or a wild
evolutions of
Pokemon.
the starters for this game, which leads me to believe that they're going to have new evolutions. I really hope they do. Cyndaquil is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, and so being able to evolve a Typhlosion into like a new regional variant would be super cool.
You can use items to your advantage when catching wild Pokemon. For example, throwing a berry near a Pokemon will distract it. The
Psyduck.
Pokemon will then start eating. While eating, the Pokemon is much less aware of your presence, allowing you to go in for a backstroke.
That's sneaky. I like it. See, this is what I think I kind of always wanted a Pokemon game to
When
be, was like
encountering
just
aggressive
catching
wild
them,
Pokemon, you have to be careful.
like outright.
These Pokemon will not think twice about attacking you.
Oof!
If you take too much damage, you will black out and lose some of the items you were carrying when you fainted.
So it doesn't look like you lose a lot of items from this, but you probably don't want to go pick and fight
As
with
part of the survey
Pokemon that
corps,
you're
You are on a
not
mission
stronger
to
than.
catalog and research all the different Pokemon that live in the harsh environments of HISUI. Not only will you need to catch many types of Pokemon on your mission, but you will also
So
need
they've
to
done this
observe
in
them
every other
using certain
Pokemon game,
moves
but
or
I'm
displaying
assuming if
certain
you complete the
behaviors.
Pokedex
When you
here,
are
you'll get
finished
a
in the
shiny
field,
charm.
you can visit
Because I know that's
Professor
going to be one of the
Lavington
first things
to
people are going to
hand
be
in
trying
your
to do
survey
is go
report.
shiny hunting.
This will update your Pokedex, as well as increase your rank in the Survey Corps. You will also receive funds from the professor, which you can use to buy items and materials to help you with your research.
Oh, they give you money for it this time around. That's pretty neat.
The vastness of the HISUI region is daunting to explore on foot. Luckily, throughout your adventure, you will encounter a number of special Pokemon that will help you get to where you need to go.
Dude, this
with
looks like
grace
so much
and
fun.
Speed. Weirdeer helps you navigate on land faster.
Weirdeer. Weirdeer is a cool looking Pokemon.
Braviary, on the other hand, allows
Can
you
we
to
just
soar through the
appreciate
skies.
how smooth that was? Like,
HISUI and Braviary, on the other hand,
there's no
allows
menu,
you to soar through the
there's
skies.
no button looking like they changed. I think they literally just jumped off a cliff and it just changed automatically.
Basculegion allows you to traverse the rivers and seas throughout the HISUI region. With these Pokemon by your side,
See, I feel like this
you will be
game
able to
has to
explore
be
the HISUI
huge,
region to your
right?
heart's content.
If you have this many areas.
Jubilife Village is the center of operations for the Galaxy Expedition Team, a group made up of people who have come from different regions to study and live in the harsh region of HISUI.
They've definitely
Galaxy
started to
team
polish
includes
this
various
out, but
corps,
they
such as
could
the
make
Medical
these
Corps and the
houses look
Security
cleaner.
Corps, as well as the Survey Corps.
Investigate?
out
What
research
was it
on
that
how
they could
Pokemon
investigate
live.
there?
Jubilife Village will serve as the base for your surveying missions. After receiving a mission or a request and preparing for your next excursion, you'll set out from the village to study one of the various
Oh,
areas.
hold on. So, we got a lot of space to work with here. There's a lot going on here that we could explore through. Because I'm assuming that all of these areas here, these like cloudy looking areas, are the areas we haven't explored that we can explore and get named locations for.
The HISUI region. After you finish your survey work, you'll return once more to prepare for your next task. Along with the headquarters of the Galaxy team and your own lodgings, Jubilife Village is also home
You get
to
your
a
own
variety
lodging?
of different services, such
Like
as
a house?
the Craftworks, and the Trading Post, where you can trade Pokemon with other players.
Okay, so that's how we're going to be trading Pokemon, is the trading post, which the
You can
Pokeballs
receive
were
a
literally in
variety of
bags.
different
That's a little
missions and
weird.
requests from the inhabitants of HISUI. Requests are small tasks that you do to help the residents of HISUI, while missions will advance the
Oh,
main
so you can do
story.
side quests.
Once you receive a mission or request, it will be added to your
So
ARC
essentially what they're doing here is they're making
ARC
this
phone
game
is
a
a
more
mysterious
advanced
device that allows
RPG
you to
than just a
track your
typical
movements,
Pokemon game.
Mark locations on the map.
Because usually
and
when
track
we
your current
discuss
missions and
RPGs, we use Pokemon as like kind of like
Missions and
the
requests
base
vary in their
level,
objectives.
easy format for people to
Some
understand.
examples of these objectives
And so adding in
include
things like side
discovering a
quests like that
specific
is very
Pokemon,
similar.
finding a variety of different items, defeating powerful Pokemon in battle, or catching a number of one specific Pokemon for research.
It gives me kind of like
Please enjoy this clip of a trainer completing a
almost
request.
Monster Hunter vibes, maybe? You gotta go to fight things and catch things and collect different items on quest and side quest. My cat's like freaking out in the background. Gotcha! Oh, there's little fireworks, that's neat. Oh, so this is a demonstration of them. Okay, hey, I caught it, here's my thing. Now I'm gonna give it to you. I see. Man, we really just caught a Pokemon for this dude. This guy had us catch a Shinx just to see what its ears looked like? Bruh.
You can
You could've
initiate
just
a
walked
Pokemon
outside.
battle by throwing one of your partner's Pokeballs at or near a wild Pokemon. If a wild Pokemon
Oh,
does
so
not
you
see
start
your
a fight
person
by
and
throwing your
strike them with
partner's
one of your
Pokeball
partner's Pokeballs,
at
this will
the
catch them
enemy. That's kind of
unaware,
funny.
and
That's
may
just
grant you
like,
an extra chance
you
to
literally
attack and
just
battle.
throw your Pokemon at the opponent. It's like, yo, go fight. That's kind of neat.
Battles are turn-based, and you can get your Pokemon to attack
Electabuzz,
with 2 unique
okay, and a
styles.
Luxray.
Strong style.
It also does look like we're going to have basically
Or
the
Agile style.
regular Sinnoh in this game, plus some
Using a
additional
move in the Agile
Pokemon.
style
If
raises the
you
user's
are
action
interested in that,
speed,
I'll
which may
link a
make the
video
user's
up to the
next turn
top
come sooner
if
at
I
the
remember to
expense of
do it
reducing the move's
with all
power.
the confirmed Pokemon
Strong
in the game
style
so far.
moves can allow you to attack with more power, but
Yo?
using them may delay your Pokemon's next turn. If an enemy can withstand one of your strong style moves, prepare to be attacked multiple times in retaliation.
Oh,
Using
oof.
agile style moves and strong style moves in battle
Oh, I
causes your
accidentally hit my
Pokemon's
camera.
attacks to use more PP. So be careful when planning your
we go.
battles. A good strategy is the key to victory. While surveying the wild, you may come across a Pokemon that appears different to the others of the same species.
Hey, yo,
These
he
are
looked
known as
angry.
Alpha Pokemon and are much
Alpha
larger
Pokemon.
and have glowing red eyes. Be careful when approaching
So
them.
if you
will
catch
not
one of
prepare.
those, do they
are
have, like,
very
buff
aggressive
stats?
And will take a powerful team and strategy to take down.
Agile style, okay.
Here, the player uses agile style
So
Thunder Wave to paralyze their opponent, delaying their turns and making
So I
them
feel like
easier
those
to catch,
styles are
while
definitely
also
going to
changing
affect
move
competitive
priority in an
play.
advantageous way for the player.
But also just the way that we play in general.
Strategies like
Strong
this are key to
style.
defeating Alpha Pokemon.
Okay, so depending on
Catching
what
an alpha
style you
Pokemon
do
is
is going to
tough,
change your
but if you
damage
manage
output
it,
and your
They will be
speed.
a very powerful ally in your adventure.
Oh, so if you do catch them, they'll be a very powerful ally. Okay. So that's useful. So you're definitely going to be wanting to know the locations of those Pokemon when they
By visiting
spawn
the clothier,
and how
you
to
can
catch
customize
them.
your character with a variety of different clothing items.
If I get a chance, I'll make a video on
As
that.
you progress through the game, you will unlock more outfits to purchase. Make sure to pick a style that speaks to you. Here is a quick look at some of the early customization options that trainers can wear.
A little basic, but I think it's fun to be able to change your clothing in game.
You can also customize your trainer's hairstyle, hair color, and
That's
eyebrow
fun.
color at the hairdresser. The HISUI region can be dangerous, but that doesn't mean you can't look your best.
That's one way to put it, I suppose. Oh, so you can change color too. Not just style. Noble Pokemon, the heck is that?
During your adventure, you will have to face off against special Pokemon called Noble Pokemon.
Is this
Strange
like their
phenomenon
equivalent
is
of gym
causing the
leaders?
nobles to become frenzied, making them rampage.
Hey, yo.
As part of the Survey Corps, you will be recruited to calm these frenzied
What the heck
nobles.
is that?
Simply defeating them in battle will not calm them. You will have to quell their frenzy by throwing bombs made using these noble Pokemon's favorite foods. It can be
You're gonna
difficult
have to
hit
throw
a rampaging
bombs at these
noble with
things?
these bombs, as
So
they
it's
will
not just a
relentlessly
Pokemon
attack
fight.
you.
You're like actively fighting this thing.
The moment you see an
Like
opportunity,
a,
hit them with as many bombs as you can.
This isn't even turn-based. This
throwing
is
a
like
Pokeball,
an
you
active
need to aim
attack
carefully.
RPG style
Noble
going
Pokemon
on here.
will attack the player directly, and if you take too much damage, you will black out and need to attempt the battle again.
Jeez.
Balance throwing your bombs with dodging attacks to calm the noble Pokemon.
Yo.
At
Yeah,
some
no,
point
when I
during
said
the
this
fight,
isn't your dad's
the noble
Pokemon game, this
may
is
let
not your
down
dad's
its guard.
Pokemon game.
This is the time
This
to
is
throw
a
your
very
Pokeball to
different
start the
Pokemon game from
battle.
anything else they've ever released.
These battles are tough, and planning ahead is
And if they
essential
pull
if you
this
wish to
off
calm the
well,
noble Pokemon down.
I think this could change the Pokemon series forever. And we may not see anything like the previous Pokemon games of the past ever again. Which is a bit sad. I like my 2D top-down Pokemon games, but I can play those on my Game Boy, right? Or I can pull out my
Hope you
DS,
enjoyed this sneak peek of Pokemon Legends Arceus.
where the Switch
Countless
is kind of meant for
adventures
these
await you
new
in the Hisui region,
games.
and we cannot
Oh,
wait
so
for
you
to
have to
get
go
your
back
hands
and
on the
forth
game
between
after it
using your
releases on
Pokemon and
January
bombing this
28th,
thing.
exclusively on Nintendo Switch. We
That's
will
interesting.
See you very soon in Hisui. Bye.
Oh, that's it. That was all 13 minutes. Huh. That was shorter than I expected, but really exciting. Alright, I'm super excited for this game. There's so many things that are so different about this game that make it really exciting, because the Pokemon games over the past couple of years have been so much of the same thing that it's gotten a bit boring, and so to have something that's new like this is super exciting. Put down in the comments below what you're excited to see from this game. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.